I built this automated AI meeting analyzer to instantly turn raw recorded meetings into actionable and organized workflows. So it basically takes audios and verify the content whether they were in our high-level CRM or not. And we will transcribe the whole meeting with Deepgram, and later a Gemini agent will completely convert the whole transcript into actionable items for both client and our company executive too. So, and after that, we will be creating the tasks and we will be sending the task as a summary to the Slack, and also we will be emailing the client's tasks to them. So let me show you the demo first, and after that, I can simply explain node to node. Let us test the workflow live. So firstly, I converted the meeting video recording to MP3 format, and along with the post request, we will be sending the meeting ID and the meeting date and time and the client's email address and the header authentication key that we have been set for security to filter out unauthenticated requests. So we will be sending everything right here. So let us see. Let me just go to the execution tab. Let's just wait for a bit so that a simple execution will be should be going on. Okay. Okay, perfect. The execution was success. So let us just see whether it actually succeeded or not. Okay. So firstly, let us check with the Slack. Oh, so sorry. Okay. Firstly, this is the client email. So the client was receiving the tasks from the workflow. Okay, it was working. So let us also check with the GoHighLevel CRM tool. So yeah, a recent task was already created to here too. And after that, we will check the Slack now. Okay, even the Slack simply send the whole summary. So far everything went well, and we should also be checking this particular Google Sheet. And luckily, even this was simply logged out here. So yeah, everything works just fine. So this is how the system work in production. Let me just explain you how the data will flow from node to node. But before that, you just have to make a note of these Google Sheet headers so that you can simply replicate these fields in your own Google Sheets account. And after that, you can simply connect to this particular system. It will work just fine. Okay, just make a note of this. So firstly, there is this webhook node. Whenever somebody sends a post request to this particular webhook URL along with the header authentication key that we have been provided here, so then this particular webhook node will simply trigger the workflow, but no unauthenticated requests will be encouraged right here. So after that, we will be check whether the email was provided in the webhook or not, sorry, in the post request or not. After that, if the email was already provided, then we'll check against the high level CRM and we'll find whether the content was already in our high level CRM or not. If it's not, it will simply automatically create a high level content right here with this particular node. After that, it will read this particular meeting task Google Sheet. If the meeting ID was already found, then the workflow will simply stops right here because if the meeting ID was found right here, then that means only one single thing. The transcription was already completed and all the actionable items were already delivered to the client and the a business owner too. So yes, because the binary format, the binary data of the audio recording was in the webhook node itself. We have to be, I mean, after all these nodes, the binary data will be lost. So what we will do is we will use this particular code node to grab all the information to here, and then we will be using the Deepgram uh, node, via HTTP node to transcribe the whole, audio file. And after that, we will simply merge the transcript that was provided by Deepgram, like this, speaker zero, speaker one. So okay. After that, the whole transcript will be sent for the Gemini AI model, and this is the simple, system prompt that I have been given here. After that, it will check whether the Go High Level contact's first name was empty, and also checks whether the AI simply got the client name from the transcript. So if this particular condition will was true, it will simply update the missing contact first name, so that we can so that our contact will have a particular name to be called, right? So after that, we will be simply, creating a task for that particular contact, and after that, we will post a summary to the Slack, and after that, we will simply check whether, you know, the client do had some tasks from the AI output. If there is the client task, then we will be sending the email to the client regarding the AI shortlisted tasks for the client, and after that, we will be saving the whole thing in this particular Google Sheet, so that the meeting ID along with the actionable steps will be saved to this particular Google Sheet and response back to the webhook. But if there is no matching, I mean, if the contact name was not missing, then it will simply do the same thing, which I have been explained on the top exactly as the below. Okay, so this is how the whole system will work.